Okay, so for this Apocalyptic Shadows, I'll be just doing a quick run through of the thing, of the battle. Main things against Kafka, I'm using Firefly break. Just be sure to read how the boss works and all that. I'll be choosing the break buff against her. I'll just jump straight into it. Just some things to note. She will not dominate you. Instead, she will dominate her sides first. So that's something to note. Only after her sides die, there is a chance that she will dominate your characters instead. So that's something to note. Okay. This first. I'll just fast forward the rest of the things. You can see how it works. Okay, so for this one, I'm using Jingliu hyper carry with huohuo, using last stand. Something to note is understanding how the boss works, of how he applies all the different the imaginary and quantum debuff thingy on you. That's the thing that you have to take note. You guys can see how the main thing about how to clear with Jingliu is that you have to note when you are imaginary implanted with the thing and use whichever character it is. So right now you can see both my bronya and Sparkle both are imaginary, so they can whack this particular one. For huohuo, because huohuo and bronya, both of them, they'll win damage, so they also can help to break this. Especially bronya is very good because she has the advance forward each time she uses her normal attack. So in this case, I will still just push up Jingliu first. For the starting part is I'll just do this. And something to note is that one of the passives in the list of the difficulties, they do mention that when there's no weakness type, the enemy receives less damage, if I'm not wrong. So we'll be just focusing on the center for now, because I want to deal damage to both sides. Yeah, in this case I will shoot, because by shooting I will cleanse it also. That's something to know. The moment you attack, it will remove the imaginary icon debuff thing on top of it. So that's something to note. I'll just be attacking the center. You can attack the side obviously. I'm just trying to attack the center for now and seeing whether it makes a difference. I can ulti. Sparkle gets the ult, but I will not use the ult yet. I think that's about it in terms of the tips. You guys can just watch. I'll just fast forward this part and then you guys can see. Yeah, so something to note is that when both sides have when you get hit by imaginary, when you have this quantum debuff on you already, there's a high chance of you getting disabled. So that is something to note. So if you're worried and you don't have a cleanser, you should focus on clearing it by attacking on the respective element. For example, if I don't want Sparkle to get CC, I will attack here and clear it. But in this case I won't. I will just use our Jingliu. Okay, so over here. I can just push up to it. Yep, I'll support this. well, that's about it. Yeah, you guys can see there is some RNG involved because for the first few parts, I took longer because my Jingliu didn't manage to get the... It was 3232, what was my highest one? 3283, yeah. So my Jingliu didn't get the imaginary implant, so I couldn't hit the... I don't know, right, left? Right, I think, right arm. So because of that, I couldn't break him fast enough. So it's about trying to break all three at the same time. I'm not too sure whether... I'm pretty sure if I were to focus on the left arm on its own, what will happen is that I would destroy the center. But the thing is, oops, I don't know why I was that. I'll destroy the center, but the problem, and the core, but the thing is the left hand with the right hand. The one with the imaginary implant on it. To hit it, if I don't break it that in time, end up I'll have a left and a right arm to deal with. Because the core will be destroyed, but the right arm would, the other arm that is weak to ice would regenerate, and I'll struggle to... I have to attack it, and I cannot be... For some weird reason, they don't let you hit both of them because the core is missing. So that's why I'm always hitting the center instead of focusing on the ice weak arm. Yeah, so that's something to note, but it's possible to clear with Jingliu so long as your first half you do pretty well. Because I have a Firefly carrying me in the first half, second half it was still manageable with Jingliu. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other comps out there, but I think the generic ones are your Clara, your Inli against either of these bosses, but I think Kafka is the one that Inli will be the best against. Then there's your Aventurine, Topaz, your follow-up comp against Kafka is also very useful. Firefly is also very useful against this... What's this boss even called? I'm not even sure what's this called. Starbane Doombringer, yes. So against this Starbane Doombringer, Firefly can obviously work against it, because she can just implant weakness and don't give a shit about the imaginary or quantum implant. Break Himeko also can work. Yeah, so there are a couple of comps. I've seen people use Acheron and just brute force through this Starbane Doombringer. March can also work with a hyper carry kind on the first half against Kafka if you do not have Firefly. She technically can work also with Firefly, but there's literally no point. I've seen some people run Mono Quantum on first half as well, which can potentially work, but you must have the right like cones and relic sets and potentially Eidolons even. What else could work? Yeah, follow up IPC comp, I think I already mentioned it. I think that should be about it. Boot Hill obviously works, by the way. Argenti also can work. Like, I've seen some of my friends clear it as well. I'm not sure whether I can show my friends this. I don't even show it. Maybe it's in this one. Yeah. Yeah, Dale also works, by the way. There's something I missed out on. The rest is pretty straightforward. If you have Topaz, Robin, those characters are really very good against. Yeah, Topaz, Robin, March 7, Aventurine, that's a very strong March comp. That can work. Dale works. I think that's about it. Yep. So hopefully this helps you with, if you guys are using Jingliu, this is how you can clear it with her. And see you guys in the next one. By the way, I have no idea why my first Apocalyptic Shadows run got deleted from YouTube, so well. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.